Hey there, what's going on, guys? This is season 2, episode 3 of Now Hear Me Out. Got my friend Sam Clay here with us. Say what's up.
Hey.
So today we're going to be doing unpopular opinions, shower thoughts, and whatever other questions you guys submitted. Thank you to everybody who submitted all the ideas and such. I got a great amount, so thank you if you submitted that. And I'm sorry if yours does not get on. Today, we have a sponsor, so I'm going to talk about them real quick. Stay Consistent Clothing Company from my friend Brandon out there in the South. Sam, you want to show the camera your jacket? If you watch the YouTube video, you guys are probably just listening on the podcast, but if you watch the YouTube video, you can see us right now, and we're showing off our amazing merch. Thank you to Brandon and the amazing Stay Consistent Clothing Company. I love my shirt, and I know the jacket is super comfy. What do you think?
It is so comfortable, bro.
Right?
I put it on, and it was just so warm, so soft.
Right. I told you it would be, and
yeah.
I sleep with it sometimes. I won't lie. So go get your merch. I'm pretty sure it's free shipping, and it's actually fairly cheap. So go check it out. Let's get started today with the unpopular opinion. So we're going to go on the Instagram, and let's see what you guys submitted for us. Wonder what kind of weird things we're going to get.
I've seen some weird things, bro.
Right?
It could be bad.
I wonder. Alrighty, let's get started here.
How many responses did you get?
So for the Instagram, I got like 20 to 30 maybe, and then the YOLO that I did on Snapchat, I think a few hundred. So
Damn, okay.
let's start out. I'm leaving names anonymous because I just kind of want to keep that going. But from one of my good friends says, living in California is overpriced and the taxes you have to pay to live here are not worth it.
That's 100% true.
Yeah, I agree. Right?
I feel like, okay, where we are, I guess it's kind of worth it. It is pretty expensive, but like South Bay, it's pretty nice just because of beaches. But if you go to LA, you visit there for like a week, and then you're sick of it.
Yeah, right.
I have family up there, and I'm up there just trying to park is insane.
Oh yeah, no, LA is a lot different than what a lot of people think it is. But
everyone thinks it's like skyscrapers and like a ton of like really fancy places, but it's not. It's just what you see.
It's a lot different than that.
Yeah.
Let's go to another one. College isn't the only way to be successful. College isn't the only way to be successful / wasteful spending in the COVID relief bills. Not sure if I understand that one.
I think they might be talking about just the wasteful spending because of COVID in college. Which, I don't
have an
makes
opinion
sense
on that if you have one.
Well, I wouldn't want to do online college, especially in California. Yeah. Online college, I think that's going to be like the first year or two is online. So that's not really worth it. But if you're going out of state where they're doing hybrid or in person, then yeah, it's still worth it. Okay. But online, it should definitely be cheaper.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, the college being like the only pathway, it's definitely not. I know people who create, like my dad didn't go to college. He has his own business. He's pretty successful.
Yeah, there you go. But a lot of people can do it. So
yeah, it's like I know people who were in debt and they're like 20. It's just, it can be really bad or it can be really good.
It can be. I did a whole podcast on that, why college is expensive. My dad just texted me. He said, "We miss you." My dad is in Brazil right now. He's coming back soon. So Dad, miss you too. Here's a great one. High pulp orange juice is better than no pulp. 100%.
No, what do you mean? No.
Pulp is fantastic. It's almost like drinking a damn smoothie. I think it's great. What do you think?
Either no pulp or very, very little, because I hate having that texture, especially now with braces. It's a lot harder. Okay. Because I just recently got them, but even before, having the pulp just kind of ruins it for me.
I guess with braces, I understand that. Okay.
No pulp is the way to go.
I can't agree with you on that one, but that's all right. Here, I think was the biggest one. I probably got like 40 of these. Pineapple pizza. Pineapple belongs on pizza. This, that.
It's both yes and no.
Right? That's what I think. If you want, I don't know why it's such a damn debate. If you want pineapple on your pizza, then put it on your pizza. Don't put it on my pizza. I don't enjoy it. Some people enjoy it. It's not for me.
Yeah, I've had it a few times where it's been like really good. There's one pizza place near me. It's amazing. The pineapple is like slightly dry, so it's not just like oozing the juice, and it's really good. But other places like Papa John's, it's just like soaking the dough in pineapple, and it's terrible.
Yeah, I would not want that. And
It's kind of a mood. It's like if you want it, definitely get it. But if you don't, it's just not for you. Most of the time, I don't eat it though.
I don't know why it's such a big like argument, but
I mean, it's fruit on pizza. It's really foreign.
yeah, right. Matthew, I'll say his name here. Just my friend Matthew Clee. I'm actually meeting up with him later for coffee. Hello, Matthew. He listens in. He says, "Will 37s fit on my 2020 Duramax?" He's talking about his truck. Yeah, I do think so, and I think 37s would look fantastic on that truck right after you boost it. Okay, that's all I really want to do for the Instagram. Now let's look over at the fun ones with the YOLO. YOLO is just basically a question app on Snapchat for those who don't know, and you can kind of link them up together. This is how I got a good majority of my responses. So let's see here.
It's anonymous, so it's probably going to be like better ones.
Right,
People aren't as afraid.
Yeah, so. Exactly. It's anonymous. That's the thing. So we're going to get some weird ones. What will matter most in your last day on Earth? I mean, I won't. I hope I don't know it's my last day on Earth. So I
think not knowing.
That.
I think the unknown would be better because you would like just think, yeah, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. Let's say it was a good day. I played, like if tomorrow was my last day, I'd be like, yeah, I played some video games, hung out with my friends.
Right. Keep it casual. Keep it like a normal day would be. Yeah, I agree.
Because if it's your last day, like, you're cherishing the people around you, but it's like you are never gonna see them again. Yeah. Or they're never gonna see you again. If you believe in afterlife.
Yeah, it could go a bunch of different ways. This one says, when you turn off the lights at night, do dogs think they went blind or what?
Don't they have better night vision than we do? Or
I thought they see in black and white. I know there's some dogs.
They don't have as many. I think they are missing one of the, like we have 3 color receptors. Yeah, we have 3 cones, red, green, and blue. I think they only have 2 of them. I don't know which ones though.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure.
Interesting. Well, I'm not a dog. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So, if you buy a bigger bed, do you get more bedroom or less bed? Wait. Oh, okay. If you buy a bigger bed, do you get more bedroom or less bedroom?
More bedroom. You don't get less bedroom because it's still the same thing.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Right.
It goes both ways as well. A lot of these go both ways.
Mm-hmm. This one. I read that one. That one was kind of weird. I tried to not read a whole lot of these before because I kind of wanted the first one, but ones that I saw that were really stupid, I just deleted. You guys are weirdos giving me some strange ones. People under 30 should not have many COVID restrictions.
Yeah, I think that's a good assumption, but with some exceptions. Like,
okay.
I mean, I just turned 18. I'm young. I'm healthy. Strong immune system. I'm not going to be severely affected, but someone who could be my same age, but with asthma, could literally die because it's just going to complicate it.
Right. I think exactly. That's what I was just going to say is anybody with pre-existing health conditions, I think they should have COVID restrictions. Yeah. Otherwise, live your life.
I think it's worth it, the vaccine with the age, though. With the vaccine. I don't know.
They're distributed by age in some states.
I think the Pfizer or PIVs or however you say it, in some states, Pfizer. At least in California. No, California I don't think is by age because my manager, she's like 20 and she already got it.
They're not by age here. It's by like essential job status, I think. Because in Nebraska, where I was just at, they do it by age.
Yeah. I think they're doing both.
Both?
That's what I've heard, yeah.
I thought it was just one.
And on KTLA, they're always talking about, we're doing it 65 plus, and you guys can get vaccines. But also if you're an essential worker.
But I think it should be split like that. Like if
you're different counties, who knows?
Well, certain parts of California, like Bakersfield, less populated, but LA, it's
they're a lot different than we are. Bakersfield, if you guys, I just found out I can like now see where the listens are coming in from. Like specifically, it's kind of strange. I had some in like Kansas City. I don't know anybody in Kansas City. But anywho, so Bakersfield, if you're listening, sorry. One day you played with your childhood friends for the last time and never knew it. I kind of think about that often.
Yeah, I think about that a lot because before COVID, I definitely took a lot for granted, like not childhood stuff, but like, I'm thinking about going back to sophomore year. That was like the prime of my high school.
we had a fun high school. We had Avid.
That was so fun.
Goofy class, but man, was that fun. I laughed a lot in that class.
Yeah, but like there's certain music I can't listen to anymore. Like
Oh,
song.
because the class playlist, or
No, it's like with my friends that hang out after school, I can't listen to the song "Tongue Tied" anymore. Like I get so just happy but depressed. Like I'm stuck in the middle. It just reminds me like that stuff because like one of my best friends, she's in a different state for college now.
Wow,
but I used to hang out with her like every single day, and we had that kind of music playlist with like our friend group. And now that we can't see each other like that, it's so happy because like really good time in my life, but now it's just depressing because can't have that anymore. It's just like that middle ground. It just kind of ruins it.
It's tough. Yeah, hopefully it gets better soon. This one,
summer is supposed to be like really good this year because if the vaccines roll out correctly and everything goes good, apparently things are supposed to lighten up a lot.
I hope that's when we go to college. So
yeah.
This one is a weird one. This one says our parents are technically strangers. We didn't choose our parents. They were just random people out of millions of people who had us and are now taking care of us.
I mean, I mean, yes and no. It depends. Like, they chose to have you. You didn't choose to have them. But I mean, you've been with them since literally the first day of your life. So
you since forever. So
yeah, I mean, if you've seen them from the first day and you chose to stay, I mean,
is this true? A cloud weighs 1.1 million pounds.
I don't think it's 1.1 million, but I'm pretty sure it's a couple of tons.
Can you look that up, John? Could you search that? We'll go to our next one. You let me know.
Yeah, I've heard like a lot of clouds are like tons. It's water. How is it just floating? I don't understand it.
Okay, I have it right here. A cubic kilometer of a cloud contains 1 billion cubic meters. Doing the math, that is...
Jeez, that's a lot of cubic meters.
500,000 kilograms or 1.1 million pounds.
So the person was right, 1.1 million.
That's just a cubic kilometer cloud. There's some big clouds that are way bigger.
Yeah, like you've been in the plane, you've seen those clouds that like literally cover a city. Like
I've seen them. Holy crap!
That's
kind of weird to think about. We just have like this huge weight. Maybe that's why like people get sad. I get sad on cloudy days. I'll admit it. I don't like them.
I love cloudy days.
I hate them. Unless I'm inside like playing video games, which which I'm never doing. Then I like it. But otherwise, I like to be out and about.
I like the cloudy days better just because like I naturally like run hot, so I'm always hot, right? But cloudy days are cold, and I just love being outside in cloudy days. I don't know why.
Because we live in California.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
It's different for us.
There's way too much sun. Like in the winter, it would be like 90. It's not okay.
I like that. That's how I like it. This one is a big one that I think I almost want to do a whole podcast on it. This one says our phones cause the majority of our problems now and in the future of our lives. I think that is like somewhat true because I think that like a huge part of so many struggles and so many anxieties and just things that kids like at our age have that our parents never had is just crazy. And there's so much science to kind of back it and say that like social media, because people are trying to compare themselves and there's just so much with it. But I really do think that phones cause a lot of issues, like suicidal rates, that even goes up.
Yeah, I think this is like our Gen Z has the worst reported rate of like depression, anxiety, and suicidal stuff.
By like a lot.
Yeah, but like, I think it was like 400% for anxiety or something like that.
Well, reported, right? Like
you're reported, yeah. So it could definitely be a lot worse, or it could be a lot better because I mean, there's so many girls at our school who fake it.
Oh yeah,
but
still, then it's like it almost seems like it's so common now, and it's like, is it real? But you can't undermine it. It's a whole thing.
The worst part of that, social media turned it into a trend. Like there's so many memes where they'll be like, oh, my depression, and then there's like just some kind of meme or like my anxiety.
Depression is just like thrown around now. And it's like a common term. Yeah, and not that that's a necessarily bad thing because that's just how society has made it. But back then, if you used depression, our parents would be like, whoa.
You'd be like, oh, you're suicidal. Whoa. Like, that's how severe it used to be.
That's exactly what they think. That's super interesting.
I mean, that's like what my parents thought. Like, if I ever said something like if something bad had happened, if I ever said something like that, my parents would be like, are you suicidal? Like, the first question wouldn't be, are you okay? It would just be, are you suicidal? Because that's how they grew up.
Interesting.
But now when we grew up with, like, hearing quote unquote depression, we just think sad.
Right.
It's really big difference. I think it was made almost entirely on social media, and it's pretty bad.
Sure. Yeah. This one says, some people base their lives on a religion, but none are more than an unproven theory. I agree with that one. I won't lie.
Is atheism a religion, or is it just the belief in an absence of religion?
It's a belief in an absence. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not.
Because I mean that would make sense.
Atheist, but yeah. I'm more agnostic, so I kind of believe that there's something there.
But you can't prove it. So it's not like you just like, oh yeah, praise, whatever God you believe in, but you think there's something there.
And I believe in the Big Bang Theory. I'm not necessarily, I won't get too religious. I don't really want to do that. So let's skip that. Do you believe we are alone in space? Do you believe in aliens? Yes.
Yes.
There are aliens, you arrogant, selfish bastard. There are other people, and when they come and they get you, I'm going to laugh.
I mean, know they found like quote unquote aliens on Europa in the ice, like they're just frozen microorganisms, but like, I mean, like actually like celestial beings. I mean, there's just no way with so many like coincidences, especially like, I don't want to be like a conspiracy theorist, but like, with the pyramid, like that's like the biggest conspiracy of aliens that we have.
Yeah.
There's stuff that I've seen.
The theories on that are actually really interesting. I mean, Joe Rogan even did one like slightly, and he was just talking about all the pyramids and all that.
I saw this thing on like Netflix or something like that. As a documentary, it's like the pyramid codes. The drills that they use were finer than ours that we have right now, but how did they have it back then?
Yeah.
That I just thought was like, there's no way we did that back then. Like there has to be something.
Yeah, totally. I think there definitely is. And if you don't, reevaluate it. Talk about your music taste. Mine's actually, I used to say it was more broad before, but just recently I mainly listened to like a main style of rap. But and I want to go back to expanding my horizon. But I like all music except opera. Opera sucks. I'm sorry. I went to an Italian opera in the Sydney Opera House and I actually fell asleep. It was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to like all different kinds. Just country, K-pop, opera.
I love country.
I only like a few songs. Most of
I have to be in the mood though. Like
exactly.
I couldn't be like, I don't know.
If I went to a restaurant and they're playing country, that's good. But if I just like was in a car, I'm not ever playing country.
It depends. If I'm like in Arizona or if I'm in Nebraska and just the mood is straight and I want to listen to some country, maybe I'll throw it on.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see what we got. Your podcast needs more good content. I think I have pretty good content. I mean,
just needs more.
It just needs more, right?
Yeah.
Come on the show. Fill out a form. That's what Ben did. That's what Ben did. That's what I read here. That's what Sam did. Why do people shit on Ben Shapiro so much? He's kind of a legend, it says.
His voice.
He's very, I don't know. It's not like nasally, but and he talks fast. And
he's super smart.
Proper. He's like wicked smart. But
I think he's way too radical with his beliefs.
I think he's also like very, very religious. So that also like extends to his beliefs. Yeah. And that puts him more. But
I mean, I've heard him say like he separates them. Like him as he's Jewish. He personally doesn't believe in gay marriage, but he supports it.
Right.
So he separates them, but he doesn't believe in it.
Yeah,
which I think is good.
And I think just the fact how we all know he debates very well.
Yeah.
And that's just what he does. That's just who he is. And some people don't like that about him. So I don't know if it's a jealousy thing. I don't know what it is. But some people just don't like how he goes about being him. And I think Ben can do whatever he wants. I like the man.
I think a lot of people just hate on him because, just society tells them to.
Society tells people a lot of things. Snapchat is overrated.
True.
Yes.
It was my parents and I agree. Snapchat was made for people who want to cheat because everything just deletes the second you send it. There's no proof of anything.
It's such a brilliant marketing scheme. I mean, the app. I don't know how the exact money works, but they get money somehow, and I don't know if it's revenue from us being on the app and the ads that are on there. But Streaks, if anybody knows what Streaks is, you send a picture. Like I would send a picture of something, and another person would send a picture of something, and you do that every day. And every day you do that, there's like a counter. Most people watching this probably know what a streak is. It's like probably the most pointless thing ever created ever. It's just to get you on the app more. Get you just looking at your phone, and I think it is. I used to do them. I won't lie. I used to have like over 200 streaks, and I was like, "Why am I doing this?"
In middle school, it ran rampant. Like now, the only streaks I have with people are like the ones I actually talk to because I sent a picture with like
natural
text.
Streaks. I guess is what people call them. Stay Consistent clothing company, the best brand in the United States? ? Yeah, I think so.
As for jackets, this is the best one that I've had.
100% yes for me. From Sam.
Like 50%, just
I
because
speak for John. John says yes to. He's nodding.
I say yes, no, just the shirt is the shoulders are too tight on me.
Okay, well maybe you've been hitting the gym. There's days in your life that you've completely forgotten.
That's weird to think about. I mean, like, you don't remember, like, I don't remember anything before my fourth birthday is the first day of consciousness.
Yeah.
All
wow.
4 full years doesn't exist in my brain. My parents remember it perfectly.
Right.
It's really crazy.
I always wonder, like, maybe thoughts we have or dreams we have now, are they remembering something and we're just like, oh, like, that's weird. Was it remembering something that we couldn't remember before?
I think that's what deja vu is.
Or a memory that we had from then? I don't know, but it's really interesting. We'll do a few more here. We only have a few minutes left. Kaepernick, hero or not American?
Well, I mean, he's American. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
I'm not sure. I don't really follow
Pretty sure
it,
he's American. He is American.
Yeah.
Colin Kaepernick,
I think he's done a lot of stupid stuff.
infamous for taking a knee to the not the Pledge of Allegiance, but
The national anthem.
The national anthem
And the shoes.
before
right?
every game. The what?
Like something with the shoes. I forgot what it was, but basically he protested against like this line of shoes that was to him he proclaimed racist, but in reality it was actually the opposite.
Interesting. Well, I know he had a big deal with Nike, and that was a whole big thing.
I think that's what it was.
Hero or not American? I wouldn't call him a hero. I say someone that signs a piece of paper and goes to training and calls himself in the military and goes to war and fights for us. I think those are heroes.
I think just another person.
I think he's just another figure. I think he's another political activist and another like a trend activist in life, and good for him. I mean, he raised awareness. He did what he tried to do, so congrats to him.
He's not a hero, but he's not a villain.
Yeah, exactly. Not all water tastes the same.
True.
Dasani
is the worst.
Dasani is so garbage.
Don't drink Dasani. It is as acidic as your pee.
If you want to drink Dasani, if Dasani is the only option, just go to like your chemical cabinet and just, I'm not saying do this, but like if you have an option of that or Dasani, just like pour chemicals in your mouth because it pretty much tastes the same. It's just gross.
I think the best is Fiji.
I like Fiji. I drink a lot of Fiji. Shout out Dave and Robin, Salamando. They're always giving me Fijis, like 2 every day.
It just tastes the most natural.
Yeah, I like Voss too. Voss is great.
Voss I always feel like has the same taste of Dasani. The ones that I've had.
Yeah, they're pretty similar. We'll go 2 more here. Coleslaw is good.
No,
I don't even want to talk about coleslaw. Just coleslaw. No,
it's terrible.
Not worth my time. Last one. Beyonce is overrated. I don't listen to Beyonce.
Neither do I. Right? My dad does, but I don't.
Well, I don't know. I mean, she has some good songs that everybody knows, but I mean, is she like, would I say she's the most popular singer to me? No.
As an influencer, I think she's very like good, but as just a singer, definitely overrated.
Totally. All right, man. Well, there we go. That was fun. Good stuff. This is season 2, episode 3 of Now Hear Me Out podcast. Thank you guys for listening so much. Again, go check out the YouTube video and the Instagram, NHMO.podcast. Thank you guys.